All right, it is a, Thursday morning, and we're going to talk Cleveland Guardians baseball with Bobby DiBiasio. He's with us this morning, and don't forget we are live on Facebook. We're live on YouTube channel right now, and I got to laugh, Bob, because producer Billy he labeled our live pieces Guardians update. Let the good times roll.
Yeah, Billy's right on top of it for sure. Yeah, 6-0 homestand. As you and I were chatting before we got on the air here, we who would have expected a 6-0? You take a 4-2, winning two series, but a 6-0 homestand against a rival like Minnesota, and then the Mets come into town with their major league leading $308 million payroll. And they go away being swept.
Yeah.
Everybody played a role. I mean, that's one of the great things about what Stephen Vogt is doing here. Everybody on the roster is involved. He's got everybody feeling that they're a part of this winning culture. And I think with the best bullpen in baseball, you put those two things together, you do let the good times roll.
Yeah, and they did it without Stephen Kwan. I mean, and
Yeah, he's
yeah.
Taking batting practice. He's running the bases. Always the final piece of the puzzle for guys that are on rehab assignments like Gavin Williams, et cetera, is when they get down to Columbus or Akron and start playing. So once we announce that, they're going on rehab assignment to start playing some baseball, then they're close. But they're not quite there yet.
It's good news. He's on track, though, so that's good news.
Yes.
And poor Frankie Lindor, he misses winning, right?
Well, Frankie did such a remarkable job. We don't have a sustained winning culture. I think we've talked about it a number of times, but in the last 11 years, the Cleveland Guardians have the fourth best win-loss record in all of baseball. The Dodgers are at the top at 1,000. Yankees are second at 940. The Astros at 922, with an asterisk, I think, next to it.
Yeah.
And then the Guardians are at 921 wins over the last combined 11 years. And the Yankees only have 19 more wins than us in that period of time. But they've spent $1.5 billion more on players than we have to just get 19 more wins in the last 11 years total. And I mention that only because, again, the Mets have a $308 million payroll. It's not always how much you spend as much as who you spend that money on. Right. Now, Frankie was so important in those last 11 years, a lot of those years, and putting us in a position to be a World Series team, a terrifically talented player, earned the right to be a free agent, took advantage of it. We're just lucky we have a smart front office that can take that kind of hit. And we have a guy like Jose Ramirez who decided I have enough. What the Indians offered me was respectful. I'll take it. That gives me enough for my family and generations beyond to live comfortably, and I love where I am. So there's a little complicated story in all of that, and what players and what the union, et cetera, all want to have players get involved in. But it was good to see Frankie when he was here. Glad he didn't get hot while he was here.
Yeah, right, exactly. So what do we have? We've got the team out west for a little bit.
Yes, we're in. Get to play the Angels out in L.A. Your friend Mr. Tom Hamilton is flying to L.A., but he won't be doing the games. He is diverting from L.A. to Seattle, where his Little granddaughter was born, I think, 2 weeks ago. So he and his wife are meeting their daughter and husband up in Seattle. So I think Charlie Nagy's going to pinch hit and be with Rosie in the broadcast booth. And then Hammy's doing a family thing as he's zipping to Colorado because we go from LA Angels to the Rockies. And he's got a daughter who lives in Denver. So it's a family trip for him in that sense. Then we come home and play the Washington Nationals and the Kansas City Royals, who have been on fire as well. And Washington Nationals weekend series, the full array of promo items. You know, Pam, last homestand was our first weekend, was our first full array of promo calendar, and we had more than 90,000 people show up for the 3-game weekend series against Minnesota. So we hope that stays. But Friday night, Sugardale Dollar Dogs, the Free Shirt Friday, Phantom Fireworks, $2 pregame party in the district, Stephen Kwan giveaway jersey, which is going to be a very popular item, of course. Again, the $2 pregame party in the district, courtesy of Coors Light. And then Sunday is Kids Fun Day, courtesy of Cleveland Clinic Children. So another huge promo calendar coming up May 31st through June 2nd. And then the Royals come to town Tuesday, Wednesday, day game next Thursday, or 2 weeks from Thursday. And so circle your calendar for the Kansas City Royals series.
That's going to be a good one because they're probably pretty discouraged about now, right?
little bit. Two of the hottest teams, and you know, I think there's only 5 of us with 30+ wins. Maybe I'd have to look at this.
I think it was 4.
Yeah,
it was 4 because they were saying. I just mentioned this the other day because the Guardians' payroll's what, like 99 million?
I think we're 99, 100. Yeah,
and everybody else is way over 200 million.
Oh yeah. Again, that gets to the point where, again, the last 11 years, the Yankees have spent 1.5 billion. You know, it's weird. We've spent 1.2 billion on players the last 11 years. They spent 2.7.
My God.
So, although I think the Royals just got into 30 wins to join that club with Philadelphia, Dodgers, and the Yankees. Circle your calendar. The Royals come to town. A 6:40 starts on Tuesday and Wednesday, a 1:10 game on that June 6th. So, again, big weekend coming up when we return, and then the Royals.
Yep, we look forward to it, sir. You have a good one.
Have a great day.
You too, sir. See
ya. Go Guardians.
Go Guardians.